Hello, this is Palico Padge, and welcome back to the curious expedition. Full stop, no exclamation mark. Maybe having an exclamation mark at the start of the title would make it sound a bit more dramatic. Almost like you're shouting like, "The Curious Expedition!" Maybe, you know, make it a bit more immediate as opposed to The Curious Expedition. Just a thought, just a thought. It's still in, I say alpha, it's still in development, early access. Have a think about it, have a think about it. Anyway, we are on to Expedition 6 of 6 with Mr. Huizinga. I'm sure I'm not saying his name right still. I'm sure of it, I don't know. I haven't looked it up, I haven't done my research on this guy. Probably should have, never mind. And we are doing ever so well. We are on 2,730 fame. We are over 1,000 fame ahead of everyone else. So, as long as we don't die, we should be number one, numero uno. Complete the game in first place. Never done it before, on camera or off camera. So, this is a big thing for me. I'm going to try my best not to mess it up. And we also have 160 funds and pretty much a whole plethora of equipment. That's the word I'm looking for. So we should be okay. We should be okay. We've got nowhere else to go other than the lunatic prehistoric lands. We've just done one, so we know what we're doing. We're seasoned veterans now. It's all good. Johan is there. The air was fresh and tasted of salt as I stored my equipment on the ship. We had some more time before the ship would be ready, so I saw if there was anything I could do. I had a brief conversation with a scout. He had acquired a treasure map that he was willing to part with for a good price. Again, not really that fussed by the treasure map. We're doing ever so well. No need to put ourselves into any more danger, any more danger. And also, we don't really need the extra equipment space taken up with a shovel. So no, thank you. The news of my glorious adventures had spread so I was not surprised to see that my fame had spread word amongst adventurous spirits. Jeez, that did not read well for me for some reason. Many new recruits showed up, eager for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? So we have Mr. Jim Sterling. Thank God for him. We have Eliza Madern, the cultist, and Dalile Nawaji, the translator. Now, as it stands, the only one I can really afford to get rid of, because of the utility dice on him, would be a like-for-like swap with Jerusha for Jim. But Jerusha is upgraded and has 2 dice, which is very useful. I could get rid of Murray. He can't carry anything. And I don't think his dice would be compatible with everyone else's dice. Not that I've had to find out so far. Thank God. But even so, I think we better get rid of Murray. So let's take on Mr. Sterling. And let's get rid of Murray. Sorry, Murray. We could use a helping hand and welcome James Sterling in our trek. The captain informed me that the cabins of our ship had reached their maximum capacity. I would need to dismiss someone if we wanted to set sail. I'm sorry, Murray. Goodbye. I left Murray at the harbour. Another animal was just using up too much space, and I was sure he would be happier staying here anyway. At last the vessel was ready to set sail. So there we go. He's gone from a feral hyena to being beaten by the Beastmaster and bought by this strange foreigner. Shipped over for what essentially turned out to be very long walkies. He didn't actually do anything. And then dumped on the harbour to become a rabid dog. Yeah, good times. See, looking out for the community. So let's purchase some equipment. Right, so I think it goes without saying we need chocolate. So we shall take all the chocolate. Now we have machetes, we have dynamite. We don't have a lot of dynamite, although we are quite good at finding it. We've got a few machetes. How much are the torches? We'll take 4 torches. Bullets, medicine. We've got the pistol. Rope. Rope was the other one. We'll take all of those. Anything else? Do we need any more machetes? Well, if we take the... There's no point keeping any funds back because this is the last expedition. So we've got the rope. What? How much is dynamite? 10. Yes, okay. Not really worth it. What I'd rather take machetes and have £1 to come back with. So if I do make it back and it all goes tits up, at least I've got £1 to my name. At last the ship was prepared to leave the harbour, and we shall set sail onto the open seas to Expedition 6. Did it just say generating surprises and generating horrors? That can't be good. That can't be good. And we have 6 regions. Cool. We get to see something straight away. And we can upgrade Jim Sterling straight away. After weeks of travelling, we finally reached the shore of our expedition area. I knew this land held 1 or 2 special surprises for us. Keep a low profile and quickly find what we came for. I'm with you on that, Jim. All for that. Let's go to the storage, get rid of the water. Again, not useful, and it also frees up the space. Everything else will probably come in handy at some point. Like the first aid kits. In the thick mist of a rainy morning, we finally reached the shore of our expedition area. I knew this land held 1 or 2 special surprises for us. Yes, we've already said that. Are you sure this is the right area? It is, Mr. Sterling. Have faith. Have faith. We've been doing okay. So we shall go to here first. There are 3 things to find in this region, although it is looking pretty blocked off at the moment. But, well, at least we've got somewhere to aim for. And it's a village. This evening we reached a village. Today we reached the camp of a peculiar race of large lizard people. We were not the only visitors in this village. A wanderer trader and self-proclaimed beastmaster had set up a few mysteriously covered crates. Okie dokie. The natives observed us with caution. They were polite and offered to help our cause. Okay, we're neutral with them, that's fine. So we don't need to rest, we don't need to recruit. Not fussed about the beastmaster. Can't be handling another Murray right now. Let's trade. And let's see what they can give us. Can you give us a cocoa leaf? 1 cocoa leaf. How much is a moonstone worth? Quite a bit. I want all your cocoa leaves. They come in useful. And a torch? No deal. A spear? No deal. A tooth? Definitely no. Wow, they're really expensive. Okay, I'm quite happy to take the cocoa leaves. That's fine. That's good. That's good. I came to an agreement with the natives. And with that, are they any happy with us? No? Okay. Let's leave. Let's leave. I told the men to pack up and headed out, as new adventures could be waiting around the next corner. And with that, we can't really see anything. Let's set out... What's that? Sulphur Lake. Let's go as far as we can this way and get ready to cancel in case anything else comes up. That went well. Okay, so let's go to stone circle. We came across a stone circle that seemed to be man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Maybe they formed a kind of map. Let's have a look. We deciphered the inscriptions and found that they would help us to find out more about a nearby area. Ooh, we get to choose. Okay. Right, so let's just zoom out. Oh, it's a 9 region! Oh, okay, right, so we need to see if there's any way around these inactive volcanoes to... Oh, do we? Or can we? Or should we just check out up here? It might be worth just blanket opening that up, because then we'll have a good idea on what is left in this region. There's still one more thing to find. Yeah, let's do that. Our ideas of magic mystery all fall within the play concept. I have no idea what that means still. Right, we've got Mr. Sterling, who we shall upgrade. Congratulations. Should have done that before going to the village, but we won't say any more about that. And do we push north? Or should we come more into the centre of the region, of the map area? I'm guessing there's no easy way around that because of... Yeah, because of the inactive volcano. And we can't guarantee we're going to be able to get over here anyway. Let's head north. Right, so That's pretty much opened this region up. So let's go to there. And we have an abandoned camp. We approached an old campsite. An old campsite. Do you like dags? Likely the remains of a failed expedition before us. The skeleton of what must have been a French explorer stared at us through hollow eye sockets. You know, if you didn't get that, that was me doing a very poor Irish accent. So I apologise for that. And then there was maybe a slight little quote from Snatch in there as well. Just to emphasise the poorness of the Irish accent. Anyway, let's search the area. This place certainly held some valuables for us. We formed small search teams and searched the place. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. We have climbing ropes, which we can carry quite happily, so that's good. Good. Right, so we have zombie pygmies. Okay. I'm thinking we just avoid them. Let's make our way through the forest. And hopefully there'll be something of use at this one question mark. Oh, there's a waterfall. Well, as it stands, we're not worried about actually getting back first. We don't need the extra points there. So we can just take our time, nice and slowly. So let's explore and chill out for a bit. We arrived at a magnificent waterfall. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water was fresh and cool. So let's rest. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here and allowed everyone to rest. Not a sound was heard tonight as we sat and stared into the campfire. Anxiety spread amongst the group. We found out that Jerusha Spencer had been so nervous that she dropped something during the last leg of our journey. What you dropped? What you dropped? Got the gun, dynamite, machetes, chocolate, bullets, climbing equipment. I don't know what you dropped. Are they aggroed? They're aggroed, okay. After days of resting, we still enjoyed the gentle noise of the falling water. This was truly a beautiful place. Let's fill up. We settled down and allowed everyone to rest. One could cut the tension with a butter knife as we sat and stared into the campfire. James Sterling approached me. He told me about how much he enjoyed our expedition and promised to support my decisions no matter what the coming days would hold for us. That's bloody lovely of you, Jim. Thank you. After days of resting, we still enjoyed the rumbling of the falling water. This was truly a beautiful place. And we are off. So, do we try and leg it? Or do we crush, kill and destroy? Well, let's open up some more dice with Jim. I think we need to crush, kill and destroy. So let's attack. Oh, there's a few. Okay. Let's roll. And let's throw in a dynamite. Excuse me. So, dynamite explosion, damage of 6. Group damage of 2, that's fine. How much health do these have? 8 and 8. So, that's fine. That's fine. We can take that. And then we shall put out a gun. Quick shot and kill him. And then we shall put out those two and kill him. See, I'm a good zombie killer. We stripped what was useful from the dead. And we have more rope, a spear, and... oh, so we've got some ways of healing people and doing the viewing distance. Okay, we'll take it all. Everyone's bleeding. So let's use the red mushroom. And who's worst off? I suppose we're all knackered, aren't we? 8 out of 10. 7 out of 9. 10 out of 12. 17 out of 19. So let's heal up Bart, because he's got the less health overall. Okay, Bartholomew Hawk Walsh ate the mushroom and was shaken by pure disgust. He started spouting gibberish and danced around. Afterwards, he reported a rapid wound healing. Cool. Paranoid, alcoholic, and sexist. Good times. Okay. So, on to the next. And we have a raptor's nest. Should we expand our view now? Let's expand our view now. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look. We arrived at what seemed to be the breeding grounds of a raptor pack. I ordered everyone to not lose any time as the raptors that lived here could be back at any moment. This place certainly held some valuables for us. I told the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. One of the nests held an intact raptor egg. I knew that taking it was a great risk, but this egg could prove to be extremely valuable. Well, we got space. We'll take it for the time being. Right, so let's travel around to see what this is on this mountain, and then we shall hurl on up to here, which is no doubt one of those spouty things to activate. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, it's a sulfur. I can't get across it. Rubbish. Okay. We've only got one dynamite. I'm going to keep that. Let's get up onto the hill and see. Oh, the egg we had found started to tip from side to side, and cracks began to appear. Something inside had wanted to get out, and after a few minutes of trying, it finally succeeded. A baby raptor lay on the ground before us. It might look cute right now, but will grow quickly into a fearsome carnivore. Right. We're just going to leave the raptor there. I'm sure he'll be fine. And we'll carry on. Jerusha Spencer started to behave very strange. I thought I saw something moving underneath her clothes. As I woke one morning, I found that she had turned into an abomination. Wow, this is getting weird. Okay, well, let's explore the cave. We found the cave. It opened. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch in order to venture into its depths. Okay, let's go. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We were surprised to see that this was just the entrance to a long underground tunnel. So let's explore the tunnel. We marched through the darkness of the tunnel. When I finally saw light coming from the exit, we hurried towards it. Where's that put us? Ah. Right, well, that's not very useful. I mean, it's useful, but we're probably going to find that we need to be on the other side and activating that. Well, we can always travel back, I suppose. At the moment, I don't know whether to drop the abomination. Because it's a cannibal. And it's going to eat us. Let's dismiss the abomination. I'm not falling for that trick again. I pondered whether it was better to part with the abomination. I tried to send the abomination away. It just stood there and watched my limbs moving instead of paying attention to what I was trying to do. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it for the time being. This is probably a very bad idea. Very, very bad. I've got a trading caravan, okay. A trading caravan had set up camp here. The mysterious dressed trader had a lot of valuable goods on offer. Most of them seemed to be the remains of other failed expeditions. He proudly presented us a selection of his wares. We could not help but think that he was hiding something from us. Right. So. Let's take the haggling. How much are they? Wow, they're worth quite a lot. So let's put those back. How much is dynamite worth? And chocolate? You can have the spear. I'm not fussed by the spear. So we can have one chocolate and one dynamite. Okay, well the cocoa leaves are useless now. So if I gave you all those... And a bullet? 2 bullets? 1 bullet? 1 bullet. So we get 4 chocolate and a dynamite for the cocoa leaves. I think that's probably the best deal. You could have the climbing gear. We can have some more chocolate, maybe. And a machete. 2 machetes. That's good. I can handle that. The merchant seemed to expect to see us again, as customers or the next failed expedition to free of their worldly possessions. Friendly guy, friendly guy. So let's eat the chocolate and get up to here first. Ah, right, it says the first one, so let's explore that. We approached a mysterious structure that partially seemed to be made out of pure gold. We found some kind of mechanism on one of its sides. There was some time we would probably be able to activate it. However, that would happen upon activation remained a mystery. Okay, so we've turned it on. Hooray! Hooray! And there's more than one, obviously. I don't know whether to go back. I am more than certain that one is going to be the same. More than certain. Let's do it. 41. Okay. 41. He's going to start, isn't he? I just know it. You really think chocolate will make this any more bearable? Well, yes I do. Yes I do, Jim. Explore the cave. We approached a cave. It led into the darkness. We needed a torch to explore its secrets. Let's do this. We've done all this and explored the tunnel, come out the other end, and be back exactly where we started. Except this time, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. 20. I don't mind risking 4. Please don't flood me out. Please don't flood me out. See, I told you! I heard unusual sounds. I hurried to find out what was happening and found James Sterling, who was being attacked by the abomination. Well, protect James Sterling. Okay, so he has 12. And we lose his... Oh! Well, that's... So, is it not my abomination then? Or... I presume it is, because we haven't got his dot... Okay, I haven't got his dice. Right. Can't afford to damage anyone right now, so let's roll and throw in all the bloody bullets I can. Quick shot, right, stable shot, or stopping shot. I think we're going for the kill, so pull that out, and that out, and that out, and punctuation, and that out, and that out, riposte. And roll. Can I throw another die? I can't use those with it. That's rubbish. Okay, so that and that. Headbutt. And attack you. And that's the end of the roll. So, hey! We still was useful from the dead. Damn you, cultist! Who still appears to be on my side for some reason. Meat! That we can't use, but we'll take anyway. After we had slain the terrible creature, everyone seemed relieved. Hooray! We killed a party member. We approached a huge structure that partially seemed to be made out of pure gold. We found that we have done this already in this episode, so we're not going to read any more and just activate the seal. And as like clockwork, that is one bright light. We have the beam, so we've still got one to go. Okay. We've got dynamite, so if there are stuff blocking our way, we can just get around it quite easily. I'm not too fussed about travelling too far down. There's bound to be magnetic mountains around somewhere. Cancel that. So let's just eat the one chocolate, and hopefully it's somewhere we can rest up. Or it's a cave. Let's explore the cave. We found a cave! It seemed to head deep into the mountain. We required a torch to explore its secrets. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a chamber. It seemed to be used by the natives of this region as some kind of ceremonial tomb. Inside it were large wrapped bundles that seemed to hold the remains of dead bodies. Many of the mummies were falling apart and so could not be of any value. However, after a thorough investigation, we managed to find one that was still intact. Cool. That's two! That's 2 mummies which are still intact. Wicked. And yeah, we're slowly annoying the natives. Let's get over here. And we have a shrine. I inspected the mysterious man-made stone sculpture. It's not a shrine, is it? It's a man-made stone sculpture. The skillful crafted eyes seemed to stare at us. Its presence felt uncomfortable, and I desired to move on. I noticed some items by the statue. They must have been put there by the natives of this region. They were sacrificial offerings, as it seemed. So let's loot. And we're going to take them all. We took what we could use. And we are going to drop the meat, because it's useless to us as it stands right now. And we'll have one more chocolate, which should get us close to this next question mark. Oh, we found the other lighty thing. We approached a seemingly ancient structure of gold that partially seemed to be made out of pure gold. Blah, blah, blah. Activate the seal. Activate the seal. Took us some time, but of course we turned it on because we are the balls. And once again, that is one bright light. And hopefully, hooray, we found the pyramid. We found the pyramid. God, we'll actually complete this. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm guessing we're just heading northwards. Let's eat 3 chocolate and proceed. Keep going up. Oh lordy. 14. We've got 8. We shall risk it. And we've got a raptor nest. Okay. So, let's explore the raptor nest. We found what seemed to be a group of raptor nests. We had to make haste, as every second put the whole group in deadly peril. And we shall search the area. I was sure we would find something valuable here. I told the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. We were surprised to find an intact raptor egg in one of the nests. I knew that taking it was a great risk, but the egg could prove to be extremely valuable. Right, so let's take the egg. Let's eat the chocolate, and let's get out of here. Run. The egg we had found started to tip from side to side. Okay, so we've got the raptor. We shall take him with us. He will not grow too big before we get home, because we're lucky. Luck has been on our side. Oh God, our baby has been growing at an alarming rate and was now able to be of assistance to us. Well, we might as well add him to the trek, I suppose. A fully grown raptor would be of great use to us. He was dangerous but large, and I decided to call him Mr. Schmidt. Mr. Schmidt. Okay. And we're there. I don't think there's any reason to risk doing anything else. I'm hoping we've got enough moonstone. We'll soon see. Let's explore. There was the Golden Pyramid, enthroned above the landscape, overcoming all the obstacles we had yet survived. And he still hasn't come up with a new saying after 6 expeditions, and everything he's seen in his expeditions, and he still says the same thing: ascend to the pyramid. After all this hardship, great joy overcame me. I knew that this name, Johan Huizinga, would be forever remembered. This was my last expedition, and it was time to return home for good. No moonstone. Okay, no moonstone. Thought you needed moonstones. Oh well, never mind. Success on Expedition 6. Who'd have thunk it? We survived. And we came first. This is an emotional time for me. Let's finish the expedition. Extraordinary. Triumph. That thing belongs in a zoo. So kind of you. Exquisite. So we can be adept. We can have good reputation. Or we can be the protector. Well, let's go with good reputation. It doesn't matter, does it? Let's just pick one out. Pick the center one. And there we go. We can sell. We can keep. It doesn't really matter now. Let's throw it up as far as we can. So gift it all. Gift it all. So there we go. We're very famous, and we get our picture up in the Explorers League, but we only have £1 to our name. Sounds about right. So we finish definitely over 1,000 ahead of everyone else. Not a lot more to say, really. That was awesome. We did it. We did it. Johan Huizinga returned to his hometown in triumph. After the statue was modelled after him, he enjoyed a long life in the knowledge that history would remember him in the highest regards. Bartholomew Hawke Walsh returned home and after some initial fame vanished in the shadows of history. He had a hard time trusting new people, and while functioning on the outside, he never developed new friendships. He died an early death after many years of heavy drinking. James Stirling returned to his home and lived a secluded life. After some years he released his memoirs, which did not achieve much public attention though. The strain of his journeys had left a mark on him, and his family attested that he was never the same person as before. He lived a long, humble life and died in presence of God alone. Congratulations, your final rank, numero uno! Yeah, we did it. Awesome, fantastic. Thanks for playing. Ha ha! Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, there we go. I managed to do it. I finished first on normal difficulty. That doesn't change the fact that we are still going to be going through the rest of the explorers, but if anything, it means that we've opened up at least one more explorer, hopefully two. And that means the next thing we need to do is find a Necronomicon and bring it home in order to open up the last explorer. It might mean as well that we will show, you know, dabble with hard mode. Dabble is what I say. We're not going to be going crazy. You know, it's not hardcore or not at all from here on in, but it is a definite viable option now. I feel that we can do this, and well, I've done it on normal. You know, you've seen how much I've struggled, and when we've got there, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for persisting. Thank you for putting up with me, and a like is always appreciated. I think if any episode I've done so far deserves a like, it's this one. I'm not gonna go on about it too much, but come on. This isn't bad, is it? Really, this is a good ending. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one with a new explorer. Take it easy.